Hi, this is Leah from What's New in Secondary Education, and today I want to talk to you about Google Forms. Google Forms are fantastic for formative assessment. They're really good to gauge how your students are doing, and I want to talk today about inserting images, film clips, and grading with Flubaroo. Okay, so essentially you want to go to your drive first, and you want to click on New. And once you hit New, you're going to select More if you look down here, and then you want to bring up a brand new Google form. So from there, I always like to change the background. So I like to go and make the background an image. And you'll come to this page where it says Select Theme, and you just scroll down and select one of those themes. Then from there, you want to start making your quiz. You'll give it a title, but you also want to have a couple of identifying questions, at least one, where the students are required to put their name. So you want to make that short answered, and you want to make it required. And you see that little button down there is how you make it required. Okay, so this is another quiz that I made because I want to talk to you about inserting images and film clips. This is one of my geography quizzes, one over South America, and for that I need images and I need film clips. So to insert an image, I go over to the side, and where it says image right there, I just go ahead and I click on that, and I can, if I want a film clip, instead click on that. And then this page will come up, and I can either upload an image from my computer or I can take a snapshot. I can find the URL online and put that in there. I can go to my albums, my Google Drive, or I can just drag and drop something in. And then you're going to hit save from there. And then what you need to know is that you cannot attach a question to an image or a film clip. So from there, you will have to add a question below the image or below the film clip. All right, so for the film clip, if you're going to insert it from YouTube, you can either do a search or you can insert the URL. If you do the search, you're going to click on that. If you know the URL already and you're going to insert the URL, you just go ahead and click on that. You select the film you want, and you click select, and then your film's going to pop up, and again, you can't attach a question to it, so you have to add a question below. Alright, so from there, to make an answer key for Flubaroo, you want to, before you get the add-on Flubaroo or anything, you just want to go ahead and make your answer key. So if you finish making your quiz, you go back up to the top of your form and you select send right there. From send, I grab a link and I copy the link, and then after I've copied the link, I just paste that into my URL up at top, and I go straight to the quiz. And I take the quiz myself. Under the name, I type answer key so that I will know that that is my answer key. I select the correct answers. If it's multiple choice, you can also do short answer. And so here I've got a map, as you can see, and I've got the countries on the map numbered, and I want the students to actually type those in. So I type the correct answer, and you see one, I put Colombia with a capital C, and then I did the little, if you'll notice, the little percentage sign and the or sign, Colombia with a lowercase c, because I'm not as concerned with them capitalizing as maybe I should be, but I want to give them credit for either one. And so I can select more than one correct answer by doing the percentage sign and the or, and the short answer. Alright, so now we submit our responses once we finish taking the quiz, and we make sure that we got all of our answers right since it's the answer key, and then I'm going to X out of that and go back to the original form. From the original form, up at the top, I'll have an option. I can either click on questions or responses. I want to click on responses. and it's going to give me an option. I want to pick Select Response Destination, and from there I'll get a pop-up box, and I'm going to select Create a New Spreadsheet, and then I'll hit Create. You're going to open the spreadsheet either by clicking the Open pop-up that will appear at the bottom of the page, or by going to your Drive and opening it from there. So we've opened up the spreadsheet, and then you want to select add-ons. This is where you're going to get Flubaroo. So you're going to go to Get Add-ons, and Flubaroo is really great because it is going to grade this for you since you made the answer key. So we get Flubaroo. And then this next step seems kind of counterintuitive, but you know, trust me, this is what you have to do to make it work. All right, so you go back to your sheet, your spreadsheet, and you go back to add-ons, and then you will see Flubaroo right there. So you're going to click on that, and you're going to get another pop-up box, and you are going to enable Flubaroo in this sheet. And so from there you have to go back to add-ons again, and from there you are going to select Flubaroo again, and you are going to instruct it to grade assignment. Alright, so you have to do all of that, but it's really easy from here on out. So next you have to assign the point values to each of your questions. The one at the top is name, that identifies the student, and it's not worth any points, but I just made everything else in this quiz worth 1 point. And then I'm going to continue from there, and then I'm going to select my answer key, and that's why I titled that sheet answer key, because I want to go ahead and be able to identify it really quickly. And then I'm going to hit continue. It's going to take it a minute, but Flubaroo is then going to grade my test for me, and it's going to make it simple because it's going to highlight questions that students most frequently miss in gold, and that way I know maybe what I need to go back over, what I didn't do such a great job of teaching, or maybe what the students just don't understand, and failures appear in red. And I use the data from this to formatively assess students, and I use it to group and regroup them for flex grouping so that I can reteach students who need to be retaught and allow students who do well on this to go on. I want to thank you very much for spending the last few minutes with me learning about formative assessment with Google Forms. We learned how to insert images. We learned how to grade with Flubaroo. We learned how to insert film clips. I hope that you've enjoyed this and that you find it interesting. And please check out the other amazing video blogs from the Tools for Teaching Teens group.